as you guys know, the IIT JAM exam is coming. That's why we are with 30-day action plan, and we will divide the syllabus so that we can achieve minimum marks so that we can get a good college. Let's start with the syllabus. So as you guys know, the syllabus is very vast. It covers all your years, first, second, and third, and it could not be covered in 1 month. So we have came with some specific topics which are constantly being asked in the previous papers. So some topics that you can cover as early are you first of all you need to cover the mathematical physics. This is very important, but and also easy. This topic mathematical physics is easy to cover, and it will help you in other topics as well. Let us suppose calculus has single variable, you can cover it. Multiple variable is comparatively hard. Partial derivative is an easy topic. Jacobians, it is also asked in mathematics. Imperfect and perfect integrals, Taylor expansion. This is very important. Please don't go without preparing this Fourier series. 1 or 2 questions have been asked from this topic. So please, vector algebra is also very easy to learn. Let us take Green's theorem, Stokes theorem. These two things are very important. You can easily see many questions around this topic are being asked. Okay, so don't please try to cover mathematical physics as soon as possible. Then you can cover matrices and determinants. There are few theorems in which then you in the mechanics and general properties of matter, Newton's laws and motions are very easy topics. Velocity and acceleration, those formulas, collision, elastic and inelastic is very important. Polar and cylindrical, you can skip it because it is not easy for someone who is in second year or first year. So uniformly rotating frame, it is not very important, so you can skip it. Centrifugal and Coriolis force and centrifugal force is important. There are some questions that has been asked from this topic, so you don't need to skip it. Motion under central force. If you ask me about a single topic that is very important in this chapter, that will be motion under central force, and it Kepler's law and gravitational law and field, conservative and non-conservative force, these all things lies within the motion under central forces. I will cover it in the next course that I am preparing for, so please wait for that video. Center of mass, this is again a very easy topic that you can cover in a day. Equation of motion of center of mass, there are 3 to 4 equations that you have to learn and how to apply them. Then you will be able to tackle the questions. Conservation of linear and angular momentum, conservation of energy, it is very important because this topic, conservation of energy, will help you in oscillation and wave optics as well. Variable mass system, rocket motions, this is very important. Rigid body motion, you can skip it. Fixed axis rotation, you can skip it. Rotation and translation, this is vast and difficult as well, so you can skip it. Energy, other things are not very important, but Bernoulli's equation is important, so you can't skip it. Now let's move to the next topic, and that is oscillation waves and optics, and few things that you can't skip, like differential equation of simple harmonic motion. It is oscillator. So oscillator is a difficult topic, but it is being asked many times. So if you have already prepared it, then it's good. If you haven't, then don't go for it. Prefer for Lissajous figures, because there are few questions that have been asked completely dependent on Lissajous figure. If you know how to solve these kinds of questions, so you will be able to score 2-3 marks easily from this topic. Damped and force oscillators, it is not very difficult, so you can do it. Wave equation, it is easy because it is just a basic thing about waves. So if someone has know how of waves, then he will definitely know wave equations. Traveling and standing waves in one dimension, it is coverable in 2 to 3 days. Energy density, you can skip it because it is not of very significance. Group and phase velocity, this is very important, guys. If you observe the previous questions, you will find that the IITs are asking these questions frequently, so please don't skip group velocity and phase velocity. Sound waves in media, Doppler effect topic, so please don't skip it. Thick lens and thin lens are easy, so you can definitely do it. Optics is easy, so if you are not good at waves, you can definitely cover optics, because you don't need to score 100 out of 100. If you are getting 40 marks or 45 marks out of 100, it is way enough. Okay, so this, please consider you just have 30 days. Okay, then let's get back to the next, which is electricity and magnetism. They are not new. Electrostatic boundary condition, these are new topics, so already have studied it, then it's okay. Otherwise, you can skip it. Solution of Laplace equation in simple cases. This is very important. Laplace equation will help you in obviously mathematical physics, and also here conductors and capacitors. There are few formulas. If you know them, then you will be able to solve every problem around these topics. Dielectric. This is very important. JAM as well as in your graduation. Dielectric polarization, volume and surface charge. This is very important. Electrostatic energy by Savart law. It is from the 12th class, so you don't need to go beyond it. It is from the 12th level. Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. It is self-induction and mutual inductance. Same topic from class 11th and 12th. Alternating currents. Same topic from there. So the things that I'm saying that this is same topic, it means you don't need to prepare especially for it. If you have done it before, then it's okay. Just practice questions. Simple AC RLC circuit. Displacement current is just a single topic. Maxwell equation and non-plate electromagnetic waves pointing theorem. It is important. Reflection and refraction. Other things you can skip it. Okay, skip it. Now let's move to the next slide of next topic, that is solid. This is kinetic theory. So here are some topics that you have already studied in your first year or second year. That is zeroth law of thermodynamics, etc. Carnot cycle, zeroth law, concept of thermal equilibrium, first law and its consequences, isothermal and adiabatic process. These are easy topics. Reversible and irreversible. It is not easy, but you must have already done in your first year or second year. And also, so these topics are from third year. So if you haven't studied yet, please skip it. You don't have enough time to cover all the syllabus. Just try to score 40 marks. It will be enough. So ideal gas, van der Waals gas. It is from the 12th standard. Specific heat. So these topics that are coverable. Now we will other things you can skip it. Modern physics, laws of radioactive decay. So this it would be nuclear physics. Believe me guys, I have made my notes of nuclear physics and I just have to put 3 pages in it, and all the nuclear was covered. So it is easy and short as well. So as we don't have enough time, so we should go for nuclear first. The structure of atomic nuclei, mass and binding energy, radioactivity and its wave particle duality. You can cover it. Black body radiation, photoelectric effect, competent effect. These are easy and also very very important. The other thing you can skip it because modern physics is one of the difficult topics. So if you have already done it, it's good. If you haven't, you can skip it because you don't have enough time. Exams will be held on 14th February, I guess. So try to cover things that you can do before it and practice as much as possible. Now the easiest topic, and that is solid state physics, the crystal structure and Bravais. Because if you look at the previous year questions, you will easily find that every year 2 or 3 questions are being asked from solid state physics. It is very easy, and those questions were not difficult. It was easy. You just see and do it. It's that easy. So crystal structure, Bravais later, Miller indices. This is very important. Bravais lattice, everything. Bragg's law. There are only 5 to 6 formulas in which SSP revolves around. Okay, intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor. It is very easy. The formulas of Ni and NH, those formulas will be used in this type of questions. 1 minute. Zener diode, you can do it easily. Then PN junction and Fermi level, divide the electronics, logic gates, and from here to here. So these things of electronics you can do in 1 to 2 days. The digital electronics, it is very easy. I will be teaching you in the next few days about logic gates and OR NAND, so you can cover it from my videos. And if you have already covered, then it's good. Intrinsic, extrinsic semiconductors are very easy topic. Fermi level, there are 2 to 3 formulas in which all electronics can be covered. I'm not talking about these big topics because you don't have